Hi, thanks for watching. Over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be doing a series on felting. We'll be doing needle felting and wet felting. Today's project is to make a wool felted ball about the size of a tennis ball. When you decorate it, you can go very simple or more elaborate. To start with, you're going to need your wool. I measure mine out on a kitchen scale and get about 1 ounce. It looks a bit like this. 1 ounce of raw wool will make about a tennis ball sized ball. Sometimes the sizes will vary slightly, but it's approximately a tennis ball. Now, next thing you do is to take your raw wool, or an old pantyhose. This is left over from a pirate costume. You want to tie one knot in the end and start just stuffing it in. And then tie another knot on the other side. Now you can do 3 or 4 balls per pantyhose leg. When you finish stuffing your pantyhose, put it in your washer. You can do this with a load of laundry or just on their own. Warm water and soap. Then put it through the dryer on low. And then we'll start our next step. After about 30 minutes or so in the dryer, you can go ahead and take them out. Fibers will have come through the nylons. That's okay, that's part of the felting process. But it does mean that you're going to have to work to get the balls out of the nylons. Just go slowly and carefully pull them all out. This is what they look like once you take them out of the nylon. They're a little misshapen and lots of fuzzy little ends on them. You're not done yet. Remember, this is the size that their finished ball is going to be. They're still a little squishy and they're still easy to work with. Next, you're going to need some colored roving. The reason why we started with plain raw wool is because it's cheaper than this colored stuff. You're going to use this basically to decorate it. You can get this at your local craft stores in many colors. I'm going to be doing a smiley face, so this one's going to be yellow at my husband's request. Start to spread the wool roving out until it's a thin, flat piece. Then lay it on top of the ball. Then you're going to need a needle felting needle. This tool is made by Clover. And the needle felting needles have little barbs on them. They're very sharp. I would recommend not stabbing yourselves with them. You will bleed and it will hurt a lot. That being said, be careful, but start stabbing the roving over and over till you get it in place. This will take a long time. And you'll want to continue to add more as you go along until you have completely covered your ball. You can use other colors to go in and create other designs. And you can get very detailed or very simple. It all depends on what you want to do and how much work you want to put into it. Working slowly, you can use little bits of different colored felt to create your design and your pattern. One thing I forgot to mention is that the needle felting needle is also very fragile. So be very careful, because when you break it off, you don't want to cut yourself. So try to go as straight in and straight out as possible. But there you have the design. The next thing we're going to do is to take a bowl of hot soapy water. And we just submerge it slowly into it until the ball is completely covered. And then very carefully, like you're holding a baby chick. Don't mind my dog in the background. You You're going to slowly pat and squeeze the water out. Very slowly. Don't be afraid to add soap onto it. To get it very soapy at this stage if you want to. I just added soap. I'm kind of rubbing it softly and gently around the outside. Just keep going. I'm not squeezing or adding any pressure right now. And take it, submerge it back into the hot soapy water, pull it out, squeeze gently. You don't want to squeeze too hard or you can actually misshape your ball at this point. Now we're going to shock the wool, force it to felt in. Once you squeeze the majority of the water out, once you squeeze the majority of the water out, get a bowl with cold water, no soap in it, and submerge the ball in there. This shocks the wool and starts it shrinking. Again, you're going to want to start squeezing water out very gently. And rinsing out the soap. When the water starts to become mostly clear, you're ready for your last and final stage. You're going to take the ball and put it directly into your dryer. And this can take anywhere from half an hour to 2 hours to finish drying. You can put it in with a load of clothes, it doesn't really matter. But the dryer will finish the felting process for you and tighten it down to a much smaller, tighter, harder, smoother ball. I'll be back in just a moment to show you what that looks like. And here we have the finished ball. I have my Sun Panda here to show you that they're fun, safe, organic, natural toys for children of all ages. Yeah, is that fun? And thank you for watching.